Dynamic entrance kicking in the door like God. Turn up to the max, shooting energy up to the sky. Tap into the station 935, it's time to rock. Swooshy color backgrounds just to let you know we fly. Undefeated, never beaten, cause we got the skill. Striking all this black gold, you would think we had a drill. We got what you need, homie, so come and get your fill. Relax and unwind, it's time to anime and chill. It's time to anime and chill. Relax and unwind, it's time to anime and chill.
We are back, as they say, with another episode, and the saga continues, of Anime and Chill.
Yes, sir.
You chilling with your favorite two N-words, the biggest anime nerds. We can say it. Drum roll, please.
You can.
What's going on, Brody?
Nothing much, man. Did you enjoy that versus last week?
Bro, that shit was
Yes.
just like, oh my goodness, they need to do more of that shit.
Yes.
I think they need to.
really
That's how they need to do hip hop from now on. When they do concerts,
Yep.
instead of having one artist go on and do all of their sets, then the next artist come on, and then it's like, oh, the headliner. Nah, you got to prove yourself.
Yeah.
Y'all got to go head up with your performances. Cause, bruh, Dipset showed me something. They showed me that, you can have all of these songs and have all of these quote-unquote hits, but still your performance game be lacking.
Oh, but he wasn't lacking hard.
Like, bruh, now it's one thing for them to, oh, well, it was only verses, so, you know, we kind of focused because it wasn't that important. Nah, bro, it's always that important.
I mean, yeah. Versus got the power to resurrect some niggas' careers if you do it right.
Right.
Like, all of a sudden, the world is once again in love with Jadakiss.
Bruh.
Like, y'all seeing what he was worth.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And
He's showing y'all, like, why he was that nigga in the first place.
top 5 dead or alive.
And that's just off one LP.
Yeah, I mean. Yes, sir.
But, yeah, cause Dipset, but then again, like I said, them niggas is slick, kind of drunk and high maybe. There's a little fucked up on some platform, but yeah, I like I said, I do think that they need to do more of those. But that's kind of what I think they was thinking about when they started doing the verses, but being that they did it during the lockdown,
Yeah.
they had to do it via Zoom.
Yeah.
So it wasn't the same. So I guess Dipset figured it was gonna be like that, but then when they kind of opened everything up, it was like, yeah, now you got to show up and show out.
It's a different kind of energy than it was.
Right.
Because in the beginning, the competitors would really just sit there.
Yeah.
Sit in the chair, you know, maybe sing a couple of the words to their song, whatever, while they song play or whatnot.
Right.
But nah, you had Dipset and the Lox in the same building. Energy
Right.
was just off the charts.
Right. That was like a main event bout.
Right, like, yo, Dipset got served, bro. That shit turned into a whole out competition thing.
Right.
So,
And they got served, but not in the sense of they didn't have the content, because they had the content. It's just their application was lazy.
yes.
They was just like, bruh, Jadakiss said it himself. He was like, y'all rapping over your words. He was like, bro, you could have stayed in the car and played your Apple Music for that shit. But the way they was performing was like they was standing
lazy.
outside listening to the shit in their car.
Yeah, it was lazy.
Like, bruh, whereas the Lox, bruh, them niggas was spitting. bruh, for like the first half of that damn whole versus joint, they didn't have no words in none of their tracks.
Nope. I think the only reason why we heard that one track with the words in it is because that's the only version of that track he could pull.
Probably. But that was Sheek Luch's song.
So yeah, I guess it.
Yeah, I was waiting on one song the whole night, and that was Wild Out. And when they finally gave it to me, fucking Dipset cut it short. So I was already mad. I was like, yeah, nah. Y'all already lost the people. Y'all lost the people early when Jadakiss started pointing out all the flaws in y'all performance.
Yeah. And then when he hit them with that freestyle.
Bruh.
Yeah, it was over.
Yeah, because after that, Jadakiss didn't go no more. He let Styles and Sheek finish it out.
That was assault and battery on so many levels.
Bruh. Yeah, he caught a couple of bodies that night, man. A couple of bodies that night. And what's crazy about it is that I wouldn't have thought it was gonna go that way.
Right. It's Dipset.
Right, because like I said, because of how lyrical their raps were and how they use metaphors and wordplay, I thought that they would have it. Which I guess that's what they thought.
Yeah.
Because the way they came in was like, oh yeah, no, this is a foregone conclusion. We got it. We in Madison Square Garden. We in our own backyard. We got it. We got the people. We got it. We got it. And then the Locks came in there and shut that shit down. Had the whole crowd chanting, D-Block, D-Block, D-Block. Bruh. Once I saw that, I was like, yeah, no, they came in your house, took your people over, and had them cheering against you.
Right. And another thing I like, they were on time.
Bruh, yeah.
They were on time.
Yeah. You could try to say Dipset was doing the whole dramatic effect with the building anticipation, or it could just be that them niggas was on CP time.
Yeah.
You decide, but they called these niggas to the stage, and it took them a minute to get to the stage. And then when they got to the stage, they had like 45 niggas with them. So it was like, goddamn, why y'all bring all of goddamn Harlem with y'all?
Right.
Like the
The
fuck?
rest of it, 'cause I'm pretty sure most of Harlem is inside the square.
Right. So, nah. So when Jadakiss started going on with his shit, and I was like, bruh, yeah, nah, that's that old school hip hop that I grew up on, bruh. That's
Hell yeah.
real hip hop. And he kept telling the people like, yo, we giving y'all real hip hop. These niggas is up here lip syncing. Like, come on, bro. Like, what you talking about? So, yeah, after a while, like you say, that shit was just over with. It was like Dipset couldn't come back from it.
And that's crazy because that verse is slick personifies what we got going on now.
Oh, the old generation versus the new generation?
Versus the lip syncing mumble rapping motherfucker.
Which is funny because Dipset wasn't mumble rappers and you know what I mean? They actually was saying something, but the way they performed, like you said, they came across like these millennials mumble rapping and just running across the stage and only hitting certain bars, like doing they in and outs.
I didn't like that shit.
You doing in and outs when you supposed to be performing. No, bro, you supposed to have a track on in and outs. That way you could perform. And when you get to the part where the bar lands, you could take a pause so you get your breath back so you could continue to go. That's how you perform, bro. But y'all are professionals, so let me not tell y'all
professional
how
niggas
to perform. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm like, yeah, man, freaking that shit was dope, but that's because the Locks made it dope.
Right.
And then Cam tried to call him on the carpet, talking about, y'all keep doing mixtape joints. Y'all keep doing mixtape joints because y'all ain't got no hits. Where your hits at? Y'all ain't got no hits. These niggas drop Money, Power, Respect, and then Wild Out right behind it. I was like, yeah, no, bruh. That just shut your whole argument down. No, we have hits. You just can't fuck with our mixtape shit, and it's angering you.
Right.
Because then, after a while, that's when you start seeing Dipset pull out their mixtape shit. That's why Jadakiss was like, I ain't never heard that song before. Did they do a new song? Is that a new song you doing, nigga? I ain't never heard that shit before. So, yeah. Because they was like, man, if y'all gonna do... And then, that's when Dipset start jipping the crowd. Start doing one verse, one hearse joints.
Not even that. They went down and just doing hooks, nigga. I was like,
right.
What the fuck?
Right.
Are
That's
y'all
not
niggas doing?
Performing. Like, okay, I understand y'all got a whole bunch of songs and niggas fuck with it, but you supposed to...
Right.
That's when y'all supposed to pick like the top 10 or 20. And y'all are supposed to, you know what I'm saying, rock those out.
Right. Bring the fucking heat, nigga. Yeah, that
You see
shit.
what I'm saying?
They really lost me there when they just started sweeping through hooks. I was like, oh, hell no.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
hell no. Y'all niggas trying to squeeze in as many songs as y'all can.
Yup.
But it don't matter because that shit don't amount.
Nah, I don't. I do kind of want to switch gears a little bit. And I do want to talk about some... Before we get into the Suicide Squad, I do want to go into a little bit of the wrestling that I've been watching. So, before I do, let me just say what up to my brother Thurman. He's in the building. I see you. Damn, this is... Yeah, I see you, bro. I see that you on your way. I'm gonna be out there next week. Yeah, Dipset did get carjacked. The Wild Out was crazy. So yeah. And then Thurman says Jada for president.
I can rock with that.
Right?
I can rock with that.
Right, like if we had to pick a president for hip hop, I'm going with Jada.
Yeah, definitely, most definitely.
But like I said, let's kind of switch gears because I want to talk about a little bit of what happened last week on Raw with the whole Goldberg situation and what we were getting into with that.
Me with Goldberg and Lashley.
Yeah. Pardon me. So, few weeks ago, well, after Money in the Bank, the night after Money in the Bank, MVP was bragging about how the almighty Bobby Lashley is back, like the dominant Lashley is back. He was like, y'all said that I made you complacent, and you're right. I'm sorry about that. So now we're gonna get back to business. No more ladies, no more champagne, no more partying. We about to get back to business. And he's like, the business at hand is the WWE Championship.
It's time to start handing out ass whoopings.
Right. So as he's saying that, Goldberg's music hits. Goldberg comes marching his old ass to the ring, doing his nostalgia act.
Yeah.
Gets in the ring, gets right in Bobby Lashley's face and hollers, "I'm next!" Bobby gets pissed like, nigga, how dare you skip the line, bruh? Like, hold on, you need to go talk to one of these guys that's been here before you start talking about you're next. So,
Trying to get that senior discount.
What'd you say?
Trying to get that senior discount.
Yeah.
That's what
The
that
early bird special.
Yeah.
Yeah, so MVP kind of jumps in between them and does the whole, nah, we gonna save this for a later time thing. He's trying to get Lashley out the ring, and Lashley is like, nah, I'm finna break this old man in half. I'm finna body slam this thing and turn him into dust.
Oh no.
So, yeah, Lashley is like really trying to get at Goldberg, so they do that. That doesn't go over. MVP gets Lashley out the ring and separate them. So, the next week, MVP addresses the challenge from Goldberg, talking about, look, yeah, no, the champ has no desire to face Goldberg. He's like, don't get me wrong, Goldberg, you know, he was the man back in his day. He had his undefeated streak, and that was impressive. In 1998, he was like, but we in 2021, and the almighty Bobby Lashley is just too dominant. So Lashley takes the mic, and Lashley goes, yeah, as far as Goldberg's challenge, I ain't even gonna dignify that shit with a response.
That's fucked up.
Right.
Cold-blooded.
So last week, they're out there again talking about, all right, so who's gonna step up and challenge the almighty for the title? And so, again, well, this time nobody comes out. Nobody comes out. Everybody starts chanting Goldberg, Goldberg, Goldberg. Well, I couldn't tell if they were chanting Goldberg or Oldberg, because some of the people was booing him when he came out. So, again, he doesn't come out. People's cheering for him. And so, Lashley and MVP get out the ring, and as they're making their way back up the ramp, they see Goldberg's son at ringside. Now this dude done, like, the little kid that he brought back in like 2014, 2015, bruh, that little motherfucker shot up. Like, he hit a growth spurt some fucking where. And they walk over to him, and they're like, your dad is a coward. He too old and he too weak. We don't want to be responsible for his death.
Oh, damn.
So, when you see your daddy, tell him we said no, but it's for his benefit. So while they're sitting there, they go to walk off. MVP taps Lashley like, come on, let's go. Lashley starts to walk off. He stops, turns around, walks right back up on Goldberg's son. And before anything could go down, here comes Goldberg running his old ass out there. He spears MVP and takes his son and goes to the back. So that was one of the main things. They did the rematch between Charlotte Flair and Nikki Cross, but this one wasn't for the belt. This one was just a rematch so that Nikki could prove that she could beat Charlotte Flair, and it was a no holds barred match. And Charlotte Flair commits to whipping Nikki's ass. I'm sorry, she commits to whipping Nikki's ash. A-S-H. So, she is beating the hell out of her with anything that ain't nailed down. So, it's looking like it's gonna be over. But just when it's looking like Charlotte is finna get the 3 count, she gets 1, 2, and she picks Nikki's head up.
Oh, so she's bullying.
Yeah.
All right then.
Yeah.
I see you out there.
Freaking,
So she's just going around beating up these other women.
Right. Bullying Nikki
Man,
because she feels like Nikki isn't on her level.
well,
So, as she's beating her with any and everything, Nikki keeps getting a few pot shots in here and there. But, for the most part, every time she gets up a little bit of offense, Charlotte shuts it down. So, then, it like Charlotte goes for the figure eight. Nikki gets to the ropes. So, they make her break it. Charlotte gets angry, starts chewing out the referee. Like, do your fucking job. This bitch is not on my level. Hurry up and either count the pin or give me that tap. So, Nikki is laid out like she just looks done for. And so, Charlotte goes to pick her up. Nikki trips her, pushes her out the ring. As Charlotte is climbing back in the ring, Nikki grabs her head, pulls her through the middle and top rope, hanging her feet on the second rope, hits her with a spinning neck breaker.
ooh.
In NXT, she used to call that shit the Purge. They stopped calling it that. They just say the swinging neck breaker. Hit her with the quickest swinging neck breaker and pinned her. 1, 2, 3. And when she got the 3 count, Charlotte sat up like, no. No, like, no. Nikki took her ass and dipped. That
Hell
bitch goes
yeah.
real quick.
Hell yeah, I would too, because you already know a real beatdown was coming.
Right. Right, but see, that was Charlotte slick playing with her food.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
freaking, yeah. So, that shit, and then they had Rhea in the back watching the shit because they got a triple threat going at SummerSlam. So, it's gonna be Rhea, Nikki Cross, and Charlotte. So,
Well, judging on what you've been watching, how you think the storylines are coming? Are they getting any better?
they are. They have potential, but then they do stupid shit and drop the ball. And it's like, bruh, you had it right there, and you just, oops, my bad, I hot potatoed that motherfucker. Like, one storyline I feel like they dropped the ball with. Roman and Finn Balor. Even though I know they wanted to do the whole money spot of Roman and John Cena, but y'all kind of fucked that up when you introduced Finn Balor to the equation.
Yeah, Finn
Because
Balor.
then it became, well, now we don't want to see Roman Reigns versus John Cena. We want to see Roman Reigns versus Finn Balor. And then you tease us with the contract signing. Have Roman sign the contract, and before Finn can sign, have everybody and their mama jump each other. They jump him, then jump each other, and then John Cena takes his contract, writes John Cena's name over the name Finn Balor on the contract, and these stupid ass GMs are like, yup, that's legally binding, all right. What? This nigga wrote it with a Sharpie.
Right, I can't even sign nothing at my job with a red pen. The fuck you get to use a whole marker for?
Right? So,
It's that corporate bullshit.
yeah. That's what I'm saying. They got potential storylines that they dropped the ball with, and it's like, come on, man. All you had to do, if you wanted it to be Cena and Roman, when Roman told him no, all you had to do was have Cena either keep interfering or keep beating up Jimmy and Jay until Roman said, you know what? God damn it, you are pissing me off. So fine, you want your match, you got it. It's not that hard to do.
Like the way you said, just either that or keep beating up Jimmy and Jay. That's funny.
Right, because
The way you
like
say that,
if
just
you
beat them up.
beat up his goons, then he ain't got nobody to protect him. Then he ain't got nobody to help get him the distraction finishes and you know what I'm saying? Because what they did to Finn was fucking crazy. So on SmackDown last week, they talked to Finn Balor, and they had him backstage, and they asked him. They was like, "So, can you tell us about what happened last week?" He was like, "Look, 3 years ago, I would have smiled and took what happened with a grain of salt." He was like, "That Finn Balor is dead. I ain't smiling." And he was like, "Tonight, I'ma smash on Baron Corbin, cause that motherfucker cost me my shot. And then I'm going on to SummerSlam to get my shot at the Universal Champ. And if I gotta go through John Cena to do it, then goddamn it, that's what I'ma do."
That's what I'm talking about.
Like, bro, cause
That's
I
what I'm
ain't
talking
about
about.
that. But I'm done with that bullshit.
Yes, got to be.
So later that night, they had a match: Corbin versus Finn Balor. And before the match, they interviewed Corbin, and Corbin is like, "Look," he's like, "Man, I just want him to know it was nothing personal. It was about money. I'm a desperate man, and I really need this money right now." And so when Corbin gets out there, him and Balor get out there, and soon as Balor gets out there, he's like ready to go. And Corbin is like, wait. He gets on the mic, he's like, "Look, dude, I just want to say from the bottom of my heart, I'm sorry. Okay? What I did to you last week was wrong. I was desperate. I didn't know what else to do, but it was still wrong. And I'm sorry." This motherfucker Balor looks this motherfucker up. He stretches his hand out for the handshake. That motherfucker Balor goes to grab his hand for the handshake. He goes, "Apology not accepted," and clock this nigga and proceeds to beat the hell out of Baron Corbin.
Damn, man.
Like, was
Going
beating
out
his
bad.
ass from pillar to post.
Damn.
Beat him clean with the coup de grace, and then grabbed the mic and said, "I meant what the hell I said earlier. Roman Reigns, I'm coming for you." Now, before his match with Corbin, Paul Heyman went into Roman Reigns' locker room, and he's sitting there in his little armchair like a little boss, and Heyman come to him out the corner of his ear. Finn Balor and Baron Corbin's match is up next. I'm interested. So after the match, when Balor says his name, he's like, "Roman Reigns, I'm coming for you." This motherfucker Roman Reigns shows up. He gets in the ring. He tells that nigga, he's like, "Bro, I tried to help you. I really did." He was like, "Man, I picked you. I chose you." He was like, "This is how you repay me? By talking shit? I understand you running your mouth about John Cena, but you keep the head of the table's name out your mouth."
Yo, I like the bad guy there making this nigga out to be.
He said that shit, and he went to walk away. As he's walking away, Finn Balor pushed that nigga out the ring.
Ooh.
And then stood there like, "What, nigga?"
Oh shit.
Roman looked like, this nigga didn't just push me. He didn't. He looked at Paul Heyman like, he didn't just push me, did he? And Paul Heyman was like, he threw his hands up like, "Nigga, I ain't got nothing to do with that."
Right, it is what it is.
So Roman takes off his little windbreaker jacket. He goes to get back in the ring. And as he's getting back in the ring, Balor is ready to go, the Usos jumped that nigga. And so Roman watches as they beat Finn Balor down. He climbs back out of the ring and starts walking back up the ramp like, they got this shit. I ain't gotta worry about it. So they set Balor up for the Uso splash. Jimmy super kicks Finn Balor. Jay goes up to the top. As he's going to jump down with the splash, Balor trips Jimmy. Jay falls on Jimmy. Balor gets up, fucking hits Jay with a goddamn shotgun drop kick, sending his ass into the fucking turnbuckle, gives Jimmy a fucking coup de grace. Roman turns around to see all of this shit, seeing his cousins get their ass whooped by one dude. So he's like, oh, hell nah. He goes back to the ring and Superman punches Finn Balor. And the three of them commence to whipping his ass. And the final shot is the three of them standing over his prone body, holding their titles up.
Oh, man. Poor Finn
Like,
Balor.
bruh. But for and it's like when you see that, it's like, okay, so to see that, it's like, now I'm like, yeah, no, definitely do a one-on-one between Balor and Roman.
Hell yeah.
Because that's the marquee match. But they're looking at, oh, but John Cena brings big money, and then he's coming off a Suicide Squad and goddamn the Peacemaker series that's coming out. So, you know, he's got to do his promo shit. He's got to promote all his movies, this, that, and the third. So that's why he's coming back. And then it's going to be SummerSlam. It's the biggest event of the summer, biggest block party of the summer, whatever they branding is for that shit. But yeah, man. So that shit is bananas. And like I said, SummerSlam is coming up in about 2 weeks. On the 20th, I'm gonna be out there in Vegas for that. Yeah, man. Some of these matches are looking good. Some of them are, like I said, they dropping the ball with that shit. So, like the Bianca and Sasha Banks matchup. That again is another. Well, that one, I think they might end up throwing Zelina Vega in there. At least I hope they do. And there's a reason I say that, because 2 weeks ago, remember I said when they asked Bianca what she was gonna do for her next 100 days as champion and this, that, and the third.
Yeah.
And Zelina challenged her to a match and she said, I accept. They didn't give her match that week. They were promoting the match this week as a title match until the GMs go, yeah, no, it's not a title match. It's a number one contenders match. And it's like, that's fucking stupid. But then Sasha Banks challenges Bianca that night to a match at SummerSlam. They promote that match. Sasha Banks versus Bianca Belair for a WrestleMania rematch at SummerSlam. Huh?
Right.
So, when they were going through that, when Sasha did challenge Bianca to the match, well, let me go back, because I gotta give you the whole story of this one. Remember how I told you a couple weeks ago, SmackDown went down there to the Rolling Loud concert.
Yep.
Now, while they were down there, Bianca Belair took a photo with Megan Thee Stallion, and she posted it on her Twitter and Instagram and all of that. And then Sasha posted a picture of her standing over Bianca's body holding the title. And so the caption over the photo says, what was it? It's I ain't no something. Fuck, think it was like, I ain't no scared ass bitch or so. I can't remember what the exact word was.
Right.
But it was something like, I ain't no hating ass bitch or some shit like that. It was like, I ain't no broke down bitch. So she goes, nah, you just a hating ass one, but it's cool though. So this week, Sasha was like, yeah, no, you have to understand that before me, bitch, you wasn't winning no ESPYs. She was like, you wasn't the star that you are now. She was like, understand, bitch, I made you, and I can break you, because I'm the boss and I am the spotlight. I'm the opportunity. I'm the road, bitch. You gotta go through me. So Bianca comes out like, no, bitch. We both did that together, like the two of us. So don't try to take all the credit like, you know, it was just you. She was like, cause if you want, I can get in that ring and beat your ass again, and we can show these people why we won the SB in the first place.
Oh boy.
She gets in the ring, Sasha slides out, goes and climbs up on the announce table.
She don't want no smoke.
So Bianca, funny you say that, because Bianca's husband is Montez Ford, part of Street Profits, and their motto is, we want the smoke. So, yeah, and so Bianca's like, see, girl, you don't want it with me. She was like, that's why you running it. Sasha's like, no, bitch, I'm smart. I want the match at SummerSlam, because that's where the money is. Okay? I'm not stupid. So, we gonna do this at SummerSlam. So Bianca's like, okay, fine. You want it at SummerSlam. You got it. Me and you at SummerSlam. Soon as she said that, Zelina Vega's music hit. She comes out, oh, hell no. Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. She's like, first off, did you forget? Bitch, you already offered me a title match. We ain't even had that match yet, so how you making another title match? She was like, remember, I challenged you first before that little ratchet ass hood rat Sasha comes down here snatching my goddamn opportunity away. And Sasha's looking like ratchet, bitch. I'm not ratchet. The one in the ring, she's ratchet. But so nah. So Zelina is like, are you going to answer up to the challenge that I offered you last week, or are you going to duck me? So Bianca's like, okay, fine, Zelina. Since you want it like that, Sasha, I'm going to see you at SummerSlam. Zelina, I'm going to see your ass tonight.
That's what I'm talking about.
But here's where they drop the ball. When they come back from commercial, they start promoting this shit as a #1 contenders match. And so we cut to the back, and Zelina goes into the GM's office. Into the GM's office. And she's like, what the hell is going on? Please tell me my match is still on. My match is still on, right? It's still on, right?
Right, because the other chick agreed to it. So, I mean,
Right?
Yeah.
And so they're like, you're gonna get your match, but it's not gonna be for the title because we don't have time to promote a title match so short notice. Like, motherfucker, y'all done that shit before.
Right.
You've had, it's been plenty of times people make a challenge that night for a title shot that night and get the title shot that night. She asked a week ago. And y'all talking about, oh, we didn't have time to promote it. Fuck out of here. So that whole match, I was rooting for Zelina. Even though technically she was the bad guy in that match. I'm like, nah, because I understand where she coming from.
Right.
Bitch, I challenged you. You agreed twice. You accepted my challenge twice. And then the powers that be say, yeah, no, we're not going to make it a title match. So, freaking, Yeah. That's why I was like, that whole match, I was rooting for Zelina. The whole time.
Did she win?
No.
Oh, man.
But she was kicking ass though. I give her that. But yeah, I was mad that she lost. Cause I was like, bro, that's fucked up. Cause now she has no claim to a title shot.
Right.
It's like, that's fucked up. Y'all tell her she's getting one and then you take it away from her. But meanwhile, bitches is showing up from goddamn vacation saying I want a title shot. Granted. Niggas is coming back from shooting movies. I want a title shot. Granted. Like, hold up. You shitting on the talent that's been here
Right.
throughout the pandemic. What the fuck is wrong with you?
No gratitude, man. No gratitude. And that's why what's going on in a lot of places.
Yeah, man, that's why I said it. The storylines are good. They have potential, but then they drop the ball. So, but let's kind of change gears once again. Let's get to talking about some of this the Suicide Squad. I gotta make sure I say it correctly because that shit was so nice I had to watch it twice, man. Let me get your thoughts on it though.
To be honest with you, I'm happy you liked it. To watch it twice, I probably have to watch it again. It was better than the first one. I thought it was better than the first one. The characters were cool. I liked the beginning. The beginning really got me. The beginning threw me for a loop because at first you think, "Oh, damn, that's the whole squad. They dead already."
Right.
And then you find out, it's a B team. So I was like, okay, that's cool. But I liked Harley in this one as usual.
Yeah.
She did her thing. John Cena, I fucked with him. Yeah, I fucked with John Cena. He did his thing in this one.
Peacemaker.
Yeah, I didn't care for him killing Rick Flag though.
Yeah, that was kind of a fuckboy move.
Yeah, because I mean, he was in the first one. So, and what, it was just him and Harley from the first team that was still there, wasn't it?
Yeah, because Captain Boomerang
Yeah,
died
the
at
rest
the
of them.
beginning.
Bro, you can tell that whatever chemistry they had built up in that first movie carried
still
over.
There.
So I mean, it was it worked out, and I was really Rick Flag really grew on me because I didn't really care for him in the first one. But
He was better this time.
Yeah. So it was good. It was good. It was good. It had some surprise scenes in there. A couple scenes that I wasn't expecting to see that I thought was pretty cool. Amanda Waller get knocked out. Walker get knocked out by her own people.
Yeah, I thought that shit was kind of funny.
Considering that in the first one she shot everybody in a room one time. So I mean,
right.
It's funny. It was that was a surprise scene for me. But overall, I mean, I liked it. I probably have to sit down and watch it again. But I did not like it.
Right. I think it's better the second time around. Like when you watch it the second time, because when you watch it the first time, a lot of shit kind of shocks you. And it's like, whoa, didn't expect that. Whoa, didn't expect that. Whoa, didn't expect that. But when you watch it the second time, you're like, okay, that's happening. But okay, now I can enjoy this. Okay. Oh, now I see what they were doing. Cool. This. Oh, now I see what they were doing. Bet. One thing I want to touch on, or at least the first thing, is like you said about Harley. They used her better this time. Like, way better. And what I mean by that is she came across as Harley Quinn, like this psychotic, bipolar ass girl. Whereas in the first one, she just seemed like a chick cosplaying as Harley Quinn, walking around with a baseball bat. Yeah. In this one, she really didn't have like the telltale markers of Harley Quinn. She wasn't wearing her leather getup, her I don't want to call it a gimp suit, but
if we say gimp suit, you know what the fuck we talking about.
Right. Right, she wasn't in her red and black gimp suit. She didn't have her sledgehammer or her baseball bat. She wasn't running around shooting people. Well, she did shoot somebody. She shot one guy.
Yeah, she shot a
But
couple people.
that shit took me for surprise. But then again, I kind of called it. Because I was like, that's when I was like, okay, yeah, no. They let her be Harley and didn't try to, you know, have her, ooh, I got to get out of here. This motherfucker's crazy. No. Nigga, I'm crazy. Like, the fuck you mean? Because when she shot him, and then she goes, I'm sorry, you're real cute and all.
Yeah.
But I told myself that if I ever got a boyfriend again and he showed red flags, that I'd do the humane thing and kill him. Like, wait, what? I thought she was going to say leave him.
Real, yo, she killed the shit out of that dude.
Shot that one bullet to the chest, bruh. One bullet to the chest, and then, yeah, like I said, she played up to the character of Harley Quinn. They did give her outfit at the beginning. Her red and black outfit. They gave it to her at the beginning, and I thought that shit was so dope. Spoiler alert, because I'm not finna like hold back on this one. Usually I'm conservative with it, but nah. When they get to the beach at the beginning, and that nigga Blackguard, who's Pete Davidson's character, turns on them and gets his fucking face blown the fuck off.
Yeah, that shit was.
I still don't know where they shot him from, what they shot him with. They
Right.
shot that nigga with something that exploded.
Right. Like, it must have had an option button on the side that said face.
Right.
Because that shit just clean cut his face. Oh! Yeah, that's a good question. The fuck did they shoot him?
Right. So when that was happening, then Amanda Waller was telling them, she's like, fuck it. Y'all gotta go through. That nigga Flag was like, wait, hold up. This shit don't feel right. And Amanda Waller said, push forward. As soon as she said that, you hear this bitch, Harley, okie dokie, pull out this motherfucking rocket launcher. Like, wait, bitch, where did you get that from?
Right.
And why did you say that shit just so cavalier? Just okie dokie. Like, the fuck?
She enjoys
But-
wanting destruction.
Yeah, then with the guy Javelin, when she found his dead body and that nigga gave his last words, you're the only one fit to hold my javelin. I was like, bro, this kind of sounds like innuendo. And the relationship Sue and him had, it was it probably was. And so he's
Yeah, it
like,
probably was.
I want you to carry it for, and then when she did the whole thing, like she was finna caress his face and then slap that nigga. I was like, yeah, that's Harley.
Right.
That's
For
Harley.
what? For what? You didn't finish saying.
You didn't finish.
Yeah, they definitely used her better. Yeah, they definitely used her
Then
better.
when she ran into Rick Flag and arrested him, when they was going to save her when she broke out, that was what I was gonna say. The only part of that movie that I really didn't care for was the Harley torture scene. Not because I'm on my high horse about, we shouldn't be torturing women and da-da-da-da. No, motherfucker, if you gonna do it, do it. Don't do no PG-13 ass goddamn torture scene and the rest of the movie is rated R. This hard R. You hearing F-bombs going off left and right. But you scared to do a torture scene because we don't want to show violence against women. Then why the fuck is she on the team? This is a violent ass team. This bitch got caught by a government that is trying to extract information out of her. And the best they could do is a taser. I'm like, bro, it wasn't like y'all got her hanging up, slapping her around, punching her in the gut. Bitch, tell me what we need to do. And then on top of that, she had a bloody nose. I'm like, so where the fuck did the bloody nose come from? Because it ain't come from y'all tasing this bitch.
Word.
I'm sorry,
hold
like
up, man. What the fuck y'all
that
got
took
going
me
on?
out of the movie. Cause I was like, they talk about they captured Harley. We gotta go save Harley. No, the fuck you don't. She ain't in no danger. These niggas is weak. The fuck the best they could do is come up with a taser. You got this big brolic ass nigga standing there, making faces while he, man, come on, man. Come on with them Fantastics. And the best thing they can do is show her toes curling while she's getting this shit. And then she keeps singing, so obviously, nigga, that shit's not working. That's why I'm like, that wasn't a torture scene. Even though they said, oh, she's being tortured. No, she's not.
She's being tickled.
Right. They got her hanging from her goddamn wrists, and they're tickling her with a vibrator.
Right, and tickling so much she's
fuck?
having nosebleeds. So there we go.
So that's why I was like, yeah, that part took me out of the movie. But outside of that, when she killed that nigga, the way she killed that nigga, I was like, bro, I'm not even mad at that shit. I was like, if y'all gonna be that weak with your fucking torture, and then this motherfucker leaves him in the room with this bitch by himself. There's no other guards. And then this stupid motherfucker turn around and he on his goddamn phone texting and shit. Like the fuck?
Now, where the movie almost lost me was when Peacemaker killed Rick Flag.
Yeah, I didn't like that part either. I was a little sad. I was a little sad behind that.
Because not only do he stab him, they showed that, yeah, he done stabbed the man in the heart. Death is certain. They ain't no, okay, we might see him at the end.
Nah, that nigga's dead.
I was
dead.
like, damn.
But did you hear Rick Flag's last words to this nigga?
Yeah.
My nigga went, Peacemaker. Fuck, what a fucking joke. Wow.
Man. But yeah, so yeah, that almost took me out.
So yeah, I did like Harley, but it was three main characters in that movie that kind of got me. And that was the three most off the wall characters that they had in the movie. That being Ratcatcher 2, Polka Dot Man, and King Shark.
Yeah.
Bruh, cause when they first show you King Shark, at first I was a little upset. I was like, man, don't tell me they gave us a retarded ass shark. I was like, is this motherfucker Sylvester Stallone gonna play this motherfucker retarded? I was like, please don't do that. Then I was like, maybe he's not retarded. Maybe he's just childlike. Which that ended up being it. He was like a little fat kid. The only thing he think about is eating. Like when he was about to eat Ratcatcher 2. When they was all asleep, this motherfucker Polka Dot Man went and vomited up all them goddamn incendiary polka dots. That shit was crazy.
Yeah. That dude
like,
by
it's
himself
one thing
was
to
crazy.
say, oh, this nigga shoots polka dots. Yeah, but they're not just regular polka dots. Them shits are incendiary because they're radioactive. Wait, what? Yes. They melt through whatever the fuck they touch. So, yeah, then when you see this motherfucker fucking rat taps this nigga Bloodsport, my nigga look up like, what? Goddamn. And the rat is like, yo, look. That nigga look up. He shoot King Shark. That motherfucker drop that bitch. Keep shooting this nigga. And then this bitch wake up like, what? Huh? That bitch said, I was having the most amazing dream. He said, if it was a dream about King Shark eating you, then you're psychic. That bitch said, what? He wouldn't do that. He has kind eyes.
Yeah, okay.
And then that rat like, yeah, no, bitch, that nigga was trying to eat you. And that's what that bitch, the fuck? Nigga, you tried to eat me? And then when she was like, would you eat your friend? That motherfucker, you hear this thing Bloodsport? Yes he would.
Yes, he would.
That motherfucker,
Like, let's not even play.
no. Then you hear that nigga Peacemaker, well, clearly he's lying.
Right, come on. Like, it's a fucking shark we're sitting here talking about.
Right.
Come on, man.
But yeah, the thing I liked about Ratcatcher 2 was the story they gave her. The character art that they gave her. Like when her in Bloodsport, when they had their bonding moment. in the bus. When that bitch asked that nigga, why are you so afraid of rats? This nigga, why do you love them so much? That bitch told that nigga, yeah, nah, cause when I was growing up, me and my dad, that's all we had was the fucking rats.
Yeah, how she said the rats used to keep them warm, bro. And then you see them
all
swarming them.
motherfuckers
Oh,
swarm
bro.
on top of them.
Bruh,
I was
I
like,
don't know.
bro, I'm kind of with Peacekeeper. I gotta think about rats. I don't fuck with rats. That's why when that nigga screamed like a bitch when that one rat went crawling past his foot, I understood. I understood. I've come face to face with a rat before. But not like that, but you know, anyway. So and then the whole where they completed her arc, well, their arc, the two of them, at the end. With when fucking the whole shit with Peacemaker, when Peacemaker caught her, because right after he killed Flag, she saw that shit. That's why he was gonna kill her, because she saw him kill Rick Flag. That nigga look up and goes, oh fuck. That bitch saw that goddamn drop, yank. That motherfucker give me the drive. That bitch, fuck you. Went and dipped through another little hole.
Right.
But he caught her ass though, and that bitch was like, so you gonna kill me? Why not just smash the drive if that's the case? Then you ain't gotta worry about nothing. Nah, cause I'm thorough.
Yeah, I'm thorough. Yo, when he said that, swear to God, when he said that, Prodigy shit started playing in my head, son. Head
you
nigga
talking
in
about-
charge. I'm thorough, nigga. Keep it thorough. That shit started playing in my head. As soon as he said, yo, I'm thorough. Yo, swear to God.
Bruh, that shit was dope. But then again, I like how what they did, how they split the team up, and then they followed one half of the team, and then when it got to a point where they were about to intersect, they're like, wait, hold up. Before we let you go through that point,
I
let's
like
take
that
you
too.
back a second.
Yeah, I fucked with that too.
Now you see what's finna happen. Boom, 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 boom. My man landed, and then when he looked up and seen it, it was like that moment. Cause in the bus, he told her, he was like, "You remind me of my daughter." So once they made that established, I was like, "Yeah, that's the connection between them two." And so when he saw that, in his mind, Peacemaker was about to kill his daughter. And that quick moment when them niggas had that motherfucking standoff.
Yeah, and tell me you noticed it.
What? That Idris Elba shot first?
Shot with smaller bullet.
Oh, yeah. Peep
So
that
it
shit.
goes, right through your bullet. Doesn't touch the size or anything.
Yup.
Said,
Yup.
ooh.
When it nicked his neck, and I said nicked it because it didn't go in his neck. It nicked his neck. And he goes, but how? Smaller bullets. Motherfucker.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, I like how they did that.
Yeah, man,
that
but
was
the
dope.
mission to save Harley when they was in the bus going to save Harley, and this thing, Peacemaker was like, the fuck? Why the hell do we want to go get this degenerate psychopath? He was like, and then he looks at Bloodsport like, are you okay with this? No, but I've been around Flag when he got the rag in his mouth, and it's best not to tug it. Cause that nigga will bite your ass. So, yeah, but I did like the fact that they took a stupid comic book character like Starro the Conqueror
Yeah.
and made that shit feel like a real goddamn threat.
Bro, I'm not even gonna lie. I thought I was slick watching a Marvel film when they
Yeah.
unleashed that nigga. I said, "Oh shit!" Because in DC, he's a big bad motherfucker in DC.
Yeah.
Like the whole Green Lantern army fought against him and he killed all of them niggas. So yeah, Starro's that nigga. I'm surprised that they brought him in that shit because he's supposed to be a big ass threat in the DC universe.
Yeah, well, they made him a big threat, man. They made that motherfucker a goddamn kaiju.
Yeah.
That, and then on top of that, he's shooting out smaller versions of himself, taking over people's minds,
Dog.
creating a hive mind.
Right. That was it. He single-handedly took over the world.
And they say he gets bigger with the more people he takes over.
Bro, that shit was.
That's why he was so huge at the end. Because they had been feeding that nigga people the whole time.
Yeah.
And when Ratcatcher 2 was like, yeah, no, we need to save the people. My man said, there ain't no saving nothing. Corpses under them stars. Fuck you mean? From the moment they attach to your face, that's it. You're dead. They start sucking your consciousness out. They even showed one person where they removed the star. And it was just meat. Nigga didn't even have a face no more.
Yeah.
Then when Starro caught the Thinker with them goddamn tentacles, I was like, oh, you know what time it is. It's hentai time, bitch. Like, for real, man. As soon as them tentacles came out, the motherfuckers trying to get away. I was
crazy.
like,
Yep.
yeah,
Somebody's about to get fucked.
right? But then that shit just ripped that nigga into pieces. And then smashed that nigga up against the window.
Damn.
But yeah, when Amanda Waller flipped out the way that bitch did, like, yo, cause them niggas was getting ready to walk away. And again, the connection between Ratcatcher and Bloodsport. Because remember, she was like, yeah, he likes you because he senses good in you. Talking about the rat. And he's like, ain't no good in me. And so, as they're fucking, when Starro attacked, and Waller's like, did y'all destroy the building? Did y'all destroy Jotunheim? Yeah, good, get the fuck out of there. And they're like, and all the people in her office are like, but what about those people? That bitch like, that ain't our problem, fuck them people. So we gonna cut ties with that government anyway. Just get the fuck out of there. And it's like, whoa, bitch, you are evil. Like,
Yeah,
you're
she
not
is.
just evil, bitch, you're Disney evil. Like, for real. So, yeah, and then as they walking away, fucking Ratcatcher's who changed this motherfucker Bloodsport's mind. Cause she was like, so we're just gonna leave? He's like, yup, our job is done. And she's like, but who's gonna help these people? Not our job. And as he's walking away, he thought about what his daughter would say. And that's what made that nigga stop. Cause as he's walking away, it's like you could see him thinking like, shit,
Right.
if I go back home and she's like, you had a chance to stop that shit and you didn't, you're a coward. You're this, you're that, you're. So he turned back around. And that's when Ratcatcher, see, I knew it was good in you. That didn't, yeah, that whole moment where they fought Starro on the street. And this nigga was calling that shit out like Cap.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Talking about Harley, you take the high ground. Cause he knew that bitch had that goddamn javelin. That's why he told that bitch take the high ground, bitch. You got that javelin.
Right.
I'ma need you know what to do with that shit. Poking through that nigga's
Right.
eye.
Yep.
So you got to get eye level with that nigga. Told that motherfucker, nah way. Monster is num. That motherfucker, monster num. Yeah, monster is num. That nigga was a shark and start eating that goddamn starfish. Like, nigga, I'm a great white nigga. We
Eat you
top the
niggas all
food
day.
chain.
Right.
Fuck you mean? When it comes to the sea creatures, nigga, we the top of the food chain. Everything else is food. Then with Polka Dot Man, he even got something out of Polka Dot Man.
Hell yeah.
Thomas, hey bro, he was like, don't you see who that is? It's your mom.
Yeah, 'cause
No,
that nigga's
damn well this nigga got mommy issues. That
serious mommy issues, nigga.
bro, he lit goddamn Starro the fuck up.
Yeah, he did. Or his
Burned
mom.
up one of his legs.
Like, damn, nigga, you really don't like your mom, nigga.
Well, after hearing that she fucking experimented on him and his brothers and sisters, Shit, I'd hate her too. Like, shit. Trying to give me superpowers. You made me a freak, bitch.
Right, especially when the polka dots be growing out his face and shit. Oh,
Right.
man.
Right, like, because he has to expel them at least twice a day, or he's going to die.
That's crazy.
But yeah, man, and they gave him his moment where I'm a superhero. I'm a motherfucking pow. Nigga, you're a stain. That's the fuck you are. But yeah, man, all in all, that movie was dope. I liked it from beginning to end. I even think it did better than the Justice League, even the Snyder Cut. Cause nigga, that shit was 4 hours long. And if it take you 4 hours to make a good movie, and the movie didn't have to be 4 hours. Shit was 4 hours cause all the goddamn slow motion. All this goddamn slow-mo they put in that goddamn movie.
Yeah.
So it's like, bruh, nah, this one, the pacing was well. It didn't feel like it was 2 hours. Like, it kept the shit moving. It's fun to watch. Like, just, like I said, all in all, I enjoyed the movie. This week, I want to give a big shout out to Ontario, Canada. They've been rocking with us up there. Them Letterkenny boys is checking us out. In Manassas, Virginia, down here in the States. So, yeah, shout out to Ontario, Canada, and Manassas, Virginia for rocking with us last week. The week before that, it was Haiphong, Vietnam, and I believe it's pronounced Kassel, Germany, and Wichita, Kansas. So yeah, man, shout out to everybody that's listening to us in different countries and in different states. We need y'all. We love y'all. Keep Anime chilling. We gonna keep rocking with y'all. So hope for the best, and you gonna get what you want. You dig? So on that note, final word.
Man.
What's the word, nerd?
Man, the word is so long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, and good day.
Sayonara, bitches. If you haven't done it already, go ahead and grab that Fly 93.5 app. Go into your Google Play, Apple App Store, wherever you get your apps from. Type in Fly 93.5. Grab that app and go ahead and listen live. If you can't get us that way, you can catch us online at radio.fly935.com/listen/. If you want to hit us up on Instagram, is at AnimeandChill88, all one word, at AnimeandChill88 on Instagram. On Twitter is at Armand_Joseph, ARMOND_JOSEPH. On Facebook, you can hit us up at Armand.Joseph.9. That's ARMOND.JOSEPH.9, like the number 9. Go on YouTube. You can check out all of season 1 and the first 4 episodes of season 2. This one will be up this one should be up tonight. Well, by tonight, I mean whenever you're listening to this. So, which would be on Thursday. Yeah, because that's kind of our schedule is Tuesdays at 2 p.m. We do a replay of either a couple of episodes from season 1, or you might get a couple episodes from season 2. But which we'll get is a replay of Anime and Chill Tuesdays at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Then the debut, or the premiere, I should say, of the new episode airs on Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So yeah, man. So it's about that time to grab your favorite person, throw in your favorite tunes, and kick your feet up. It's time to anime and chill. Peace, man.
Peace out.
Dynamic entrance kicking in the door like that. Turn up to the max, shooting energy up to the sky. Tap into the station 935, it's time to rock. Swooshy color backgrounds just to let you know we fly. Undefeated, never beaten, cause we got the skill. Striking all this black gold, you would think we had a drill. We got what you need, homie, so come and get your fill. Relax and unwind, it's time to anime and chill. It's time to anime and chill. Relax and unwind, it's time to anime and chill.